If you don't want to walk, you don't have to walk.
Pick Ames hand. Anna walk. You want to walk down there?
You kind of quit when you're all ready.
I'm ready. I'm just waiting on everybody else.
Where's the rabbi?
I don't know. I don't know what Linda is either.
Let's see if Linda's ready.
I'm ready.
All right, start again.
Everybody else.
No rock and roll.
Let's get everybody's all
Single file? Double walk through, that's right.
After they get through, then they can do what they want. So if you want to make an announcement to that effect, right? Whose camera is that? Is that your camera, Gary?
Uh-huh.
Everybody walk.
Then it's going to get everybody out the house because the mom and father's not here. It'd be nice to have them here.
Oh. That's a good idea. That's fine.
Beer on me.
Come on.
Just get my good side.
Michael, you want to sit over here?
Friends, just this brief announcement. In the traditional sermon, some words of Hebrew are used. Several excerpts from the book of Psalms, the same book of Psalms that all of us use in our liturgy. And when I read a verse in Hebrew, I'll translate it into English so that everyone will have heard and understood every word of this sermon. And we begin with this verse. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai berachnuchem mibeis Adonai. Translated, blessed be ye who come in the name of the Lord. We bless you at this altar of the Almighty. Mi adir al hakol, mi baruch al hakol. Mi gadol al hakol, yevorech es hechason ve'es hakalot. Which is, O God, supremely blessed, supreme in might and glory, guide and bless this bride and groom. My dear young friends, the true meaning of the marriage ceremony in our tradition may be symbolized by the ring, which is, after all, the essential item of the ceremonial exchange. And I want you to consider the meaning of the ring for a moment or two. made of a precious metal, gold or silver, whatever it may be, it derives its form and its strength from a base metal, an alloy which is united with it. And it is the alloy which gives form and character to the precious metal. Without the alloy, the gold or platinum or silver, whatever, could be twisted and crushed at will. And I trust that you will consider the symbolism of the ring in the months and the years ahead. Life is not always the bright and shining experience which courtship seems to offer. Yes, there is pure gold in it, and the precious metal is symbolized by the love that you have for each other and the understanding that you have achieved together thus far. There is a determination that you have made when you approach this altar that you will make of your marriage a great success. That alloy that I spoke about is represented by the harsh realities of life. The difficulties, the obstacles, the illnesses, and the misunderstandings which come to each and every one of us. No one can escape. At the conclusion of the ceremony, you, the groom, will break the glass. And that is symbolic too. It reminds us that the pattern of life is not always smooth and serene, and that very often our best laid plans are shattered and broken. Do not be discouraged or dismayed by the adversities of life, or discouraged or disillusioned by the normal challenges of human existence. Face them together, calmly and courageously. Let them strengthen your devotion to each other, and let them be an alloy to the precious metal of your love, enhancing it, ennobling it, and adding luster and meaning and character. In the ecumenical spirit, which stresses the fatherhood of God and the brotherhood of man, may your marriage be exemplary and inspiring, and may the emphasis be always upon harmony and loving kindness, and upon understanding and goodwill. Standing here then in the presence of God and ready to enter into the bond of wedlock, answer in the love of the Almighty and in the hearing of this assembly. Do you, Dennis, herewith vow and promise to take Linda to be your lawful wife, to love, honor, and cherish her, to be to her a true and faithful friend, companion, and protector, sharing in all her joys and sorrows, devoting your whole life to her happiness and contentment? Do you of your own free will promise this? And do you, Linda, herewith vow and promise to take Dennis to be your lawful husband, to love, honor, and cherish him, to be to him a true and faithful wife and companion, sharing in all his joys and sorrows, and devoting your life to his happiness and comfort? Do you of your own free will promise this? Then take this ring, Dennis, and place it on the finger of your bride, while you repeat after me the translation of the words that I shall now say in Hebrew, the original ceremony. Hareyat mekudeshes li b'tava'azu keda'as Moshe v'Yisrael. Be thou consecrated unto me
Be thou consecrated unto me
with this ring
with this ring
as wife,
as wife,
according to the law
according to the law
of God.
of God.
And do you, Linda, place this ring on the finger of the groom while you repeat after me the words which I shall now say. Be thou consecrated unto me with this ring as husband, according to the law of God. Now, as by these rings you symbolize the marriage bond, may the meaning of this ceremonial sink into your hearts and bind your lives together by devotion and faithfulness one to the other, in mutual self-consecration and in ever-deepening love for one another. May you establish together a true and beautiful home, a home that is filled with the spirit of faith, of truth, and of the love of God. The blessing, the Hebrew blessing that is recited over the fruit of the vine is as follows. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei pori hagofeh. And it is translated, Praised be thou, O God, King of the universe, who has created the fruit of the vine. And as together you are about to drink from this one cup, so may you, under God's guidance, in perfect union and devotion to each other, forever draw together contentment, comfort, and felicity from the cup of life, and thereby may you find life's joys doubly gladdening, its bitterness sweetened, and all things hallowed by true companionship and love. Thou source of all life and of all joy, sanctify the covenant which this bride and groom are consummating in thy name. Bestow upon them thy gifts of friendship, of love, and of peace. Make them to rejoice in the sweetness of that family union which is founded on purity and fidelity, on duty and religious consecration. Be with them at this hour of their gladness, bless their covenant, and seal their bond of wedlock with love everlasting. Blessed art thou, O God, who sanctifiest thy children by the holy covenant of marriage. And now, my dear young friends, that you have spoken the word and performed the rites which unite your lives, I do hereby, in conformity with our ancient faith and the laws of the state of Georgia, declare this marriage to be valid and binding, and I pronounce you, Dennis, and you, Linda, to be husband and wife before God and man.